in this video, I'm going to talk about the one thing that's taken my trading to the next level. What's kind of taken from like a losing slash break even trader to now like actually seeing profitability. So let's get into it. The number one thing that's taken my trading to the next level is understanding the daily candle print. It may seem like such a small thing, but it's made the biggest difference within my trading. What this essentially is understanding the information the daily candle gives us, like the open, low, high close of a daily candle. For example, what did the daily candle do? Do we take previous day's high? Do we take previous day's low? Are we trading in the previous day's range so you can kind of see we're moving sideways? Then once you start pairing this up with, are we at a daily order block now? Are we at a daily FEG? Are we at a premium or discount? All this information here that comes from that daily candle, can kind of start using all of that to start framing our setups. Understanding the information from that daily close has helped me avoid taking bad setups and actually helped me take high probability setups. And also what I've kind of noticed as well, like from the daily close, you can almost see whether or not a setup's going to form the next day or not. What I was doing wrong, essentially, I wasn't actually paying attention to the daily candle close. I was more so just focused on the overall structure of the market. For example, if the daily's making high highs, high lows, I'm thinking, okay, we can just buy. I'm not actually understanding the joint liquidity. So if you've swept previous day's high, for example, I'm not thinking, okay, price is going to pull back a bit, maybe to this FEG. I'm just thinking overall structure, bullish, so let's just take buys on a 1H. So that's where I was going wrong. So let's just hop into the charts and give you some examples on how I use the information of a daily candle print. Let's look at example number one. So let's go back a day. So what do we see now? Well, in price, we're in this inside this daily FEG here. We want to go from internal range to external range. We want to go to this here to this low, and obviously we're inside of a premium. So let's look at the daily candle closes. So if we look at this candle here within this FEG, what can we see? We're trading within inside this day's range here. So there's no indication that we want to go down. Like there will no reason to look for sales this day because we haven't done nothing to want to go down. When we start looking at the next day, what can we see? We've set previous day's high now, and we've closed inside this candle's range. So we want to see the next joint liquidity potentially be this low here. And obviously, we know that internal range to external range. We want to go from internal to this south side liquidity just here. So after sweeping this previous day's high, our next target now would be to go to here. And now we've swept previous day's high. Now the opportunity there to look for shorts is like there. So if we come into the day now, let's go to a 1H now. Actually, let's go to M15 actually. This is a trade I actually took on $CHF. It's a nice setup. So coming to session now. Okay, let's just skip forward a bit. So now we're in session now. What can we see? We're in Asia. Now let's come to London kill zone. What do we see? Boom, boom. See that now. We get this continuation purge there. And if you want to compare this to DXY, what can we see? DXY creates a new high over Asia highs. DXY creates that new high, whereas $CHF doesn't. Yep, $CHF does not create that new high. So we have SMT as well. As well as that continuation purge during London, we have the SMT. So what you can do is you can use that, change your state delivery order block, have a bit of breathing room for that stop, and then target that Friday's low. Target Friday's low or 2R, whatever your preference is. I go for 2R, so target that and then boom, price tags in and that's a 2R just there. And obviously using the information from that daily candle, it's how I essentially frame that setup. Now if you look at setups like here, now we're in this FEG, like trying to trade sells essentially to go down after a candle like this is not really a candle I don't want to sell from. Like we opened, went down, and we've just pushed up. It's not really the type of candle that we want to sell from. Even though we're in a good area to sell from, that daily close isn't indicating that we want to go down anytime soon. And then when we look at this candle now, we've set previous day's high, that's indicating that we want to go down. Whereas this one, we're trading within that day's range, it's not indicating anything. So that's when you need to like look for that, the information daily candle gives you. So let's get into example number 2. So this was a buy that took on GU. So if you're looking at price and what the daily's done, so first of all, we can mark out this FEG, this daily FEG here. This is the POY that we potentially want to go long from. So if you're looking at price, what did we do on this Wednesday? So we've set previous day's high, or we've taken this high here, and we've taken this low, previous day's low. So you can kind of look at this as a double purge. So you want to look down, go down to a 1H quickly. You see, you've taken the high, then taken the low. Double purge, essentially that. It's basically enticing buyers that we want to go higher, especially in a market like this. So if we look at that Tuesday's candle, what can we see? We're trading within this Monday's range. So it's almost like indication that we don't want to go long yet because there's no information, there's no indication to go long. Like we haven't taken any previous day's low or tapped into any like POY, like a FVG. There's no like indication to go long. Whereas you look at this Wednesday's candle, we've taken this low and we've tapped into this daily FVG. So the indication to go long is literally there. So let me mark at this high here. So coming in at M15 this day, I'm looking at M15. M15's been like my bread and butter lately, to be honest. So coming in, I want to skip to New York. Let's just skip to New York. So what's the time here? Cool, we're in New York around here. So 1:15. I think we had news at 1:30. Yeah, the news didn't really do a lot this day. But if we look at price, what did we do? Obviously, we've shifted bullish now on the M15. We've taken this low here and we've broken higher. Then if we pair this up with EU, we've created a new low in here on EU. I mean on GU, sorry. Whereas EU, we didn't create a new low. We had to create a new low on EU. So we have SMT just there. So now we start looking for longs now. We can use this change in state delivery order block. Boom. Use that order block. Stops there. And then you can target that previous day's high now at like a 1.6. That's what I did. I didn't really want to target like 2. I could have, but the previous day's high was like a more sensible target to go for. So I've done that. Price tags in, and it shoots straight to TP. So essentially using that daily candle gives me all the information I need to know, rather than thinking, for example, say, I don't know, cool, we're broken this high. Instead of just thinking, okay, we're just pushing up, let's just look for longs on a 1H, let's look for longs on a 1H. It doesn't really make sense just looking at overall structure and thinking that means I should just take longs. The information that daily candle gives me everything that I need to know, like taking lows and tapping to FEGs rather than just trading this day's range and thinking, okay, I'm going to use this as a day to go long now. But there's no like information here or like indication that we want to go long because we're still in that previous day's range. So yeah, the daily candle print's been a game changer for me, and I think it can be a game changer for you too. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, because as you know, I'm documenting my trading journey. And drop a comment down below if you like this type of videos based on technicals or you want to see more chart examples. And remember guys, trading success comes from stacking small edges like this day by day. So keep studying, keep practicing, and I'll catch you in the next video.